I've always wanted to do that on the piano, be like...
Yep.
Just be like... Fuck me. Stupid leg. Lady Gaga does those things a lot. Wait.
What, hits herself?
No. Wait.
Do you know anyone?
I know someone. Just a couple people.
But like...
I know you.
How much though?
This is how much...
An octave?
This is how much people... This is how much... You.
That's
D.
D from
Yeah.
C to D?
No. People... You.
I'm confused. Can you elaborate?
You said how much... do I know anyone? This is someone I know.
Uh-huh.
Maybe even like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like this. Like this.
Yeah.
But this is you. D. Yeah, this one.
But what's the
Actually, you know what? Keep talking.
what's the relation?
Between D?
Yeah, you're playing two notes for someone you know, but one note for me.
It's a scale. You ask how do I know anyone? This is how much I know someone.
I'm so confused.
You know, I had a gap year right after I finished high school, and it was the shittiest gap year that I can imagine. Okay, no, like in my life, in my privileged life. But what it was right as I went into the gap year, you couldn't go anywhere. It sucked ass. But it's not like I would have gone anywhere, you know? I don't know. I've always been like kind of afraid of everything and lazy in the most annoying ways. So whenever I meet someone else who's like lazy like me, I fucking hate them. They suck ass. That's because I know what's the worst. You know, I could probably join the circus.
Let's join the circus. No, let's make our own circus.
What,
Right now.
what would it be?
What are our prominent features that we can sell?
Fuck. I don't know.
Speak now.
What would you sell?
If annoyingness was like a thing that people would like to buy, I think I would be really successful.
I have this really shitty quality about me, which is like, how do you explain it in words?
You're lazy?
Well, that's one thing. But another one is when you disagree with everything that people say. It's frustrating to talk to me a lot of the time. I don't know if you've known me for long enough to see that. And I've been trying to change it. Because the first time I really noticed it was when I saw a video that I took in the forest when we were foraging mushrooms. And when that was happening, I was like looking at chanterelles. But they weren't ordinary chanterelles. They were like the trumpet chanterelles, and they looked like rotten mushrooms. And I was like, what the fuck? I always see the yellow ones, you know, the ones that are the easiest mushrooms to find everywhere. They almost never have worms in them, so they're really nice in that sense. My friends were like getting them, and they were like, ooh, look at these mushrooms. I'm like, they're fucking rotten. I don't like they're garbage. And then they're like, no, They are not. I know we've picked them, and I don't believe them, of course, because I'm a know-it-all. And yeah, then I keep disagreeing to a moment where you just can't stand it, and everybody is just frustrated. And when you see the video, your heart like fucking sinks when you notice yourself do something so stupid, and it's so annoying, and it's like, yeah, it's just not a good thing to do to people. I think that happened because in school back in the day, yeah, people just used to make fun of others in the most mean ways. So I always felt like if I disagree with them, they can't win or something like that. Does that make sense?
What's your favorite type of mushroom?
Um, it's a good question. I don't really like mushrooms, but I do like golden chanterelles just because they're so easy to find. You know, that's one thing that in life is pretty easy.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I hate cleaning mushrooms, so chanterelles all the way.
Do you do a lot of mushroom cleaning?
No, but my mom is kind of a mushroom head, if you could say that. A mushroom head.
What's the one food you hate the most?
God. You know, I don't think I've ever thought about that. There's just a bunch of stuff that I don't eat because it's kind of nasty or has a bad memory with it. What kind of food do you despise?
Plums?
Yeah, I can get the vibe. They have worms in them. I don't like tomatoes.
You don't like tomatoes?
Like, I can't eat them with, with like nothing. Even with salt, even the small ones, you know? They're kind of nasty and gooey and shit. You know, it's like the mushrooms, you know? They're slimy and shit. I don't like that.
I kinda disagree,
I
but
love them in a sauce.
I hate tomatoes because they don't have like good tasty ones anymore. They've gone really bad, you know? They taste like ashes. You never taste a tomato that's so bad you want to kill yourself?
I don't eat tomatoes, so I guess not.
Oh, you know what? This other day, I like really vividly imagined myself in a situation where I'm given a gun and I get to shoot myself. And I was envisioning it in like really a great detail. I was trying to imagine what this feeling feels like when you're one like little second away from that decision.
Yeah. It's kind of
And I,
freeing, you know?
what?
It could be pretty freeing.
Yeah.
Recently, I've been like thinking about how cool it would be to just have the feeling of, you know, falling, like jumping out of a plane, but like with your eyes closed and everything, just the sensation of it. I think like it could be so freeing because nothing is holding you.
Isn't that what parachuting does?
Yeah, but like without a parachute.
Lol.
Without the suicide part as well. But every time I get myself into a situation, or like just life throws me into a situation where everything feels kind of hopeless, which happens a lot lately. I just imagine that feeling, and it's so nice.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I do.
I'm kind of afraid of heights.
I remember you told me.
Did I?
Are you scared right now?
Not now when I'm sitting, but every time I like move next to an edge, even if it's like completely covered, and most of the time I'm just afraid about the things that are in my pockets, and I'm gonna, drop them.
Yeah.
I don't like that feeling. What about you? What are you afraid of?
I think I'm actually claustrophobic, but it depends on the venue. You know?
I
I
do
can
know.
get really anxious at the party as well.
I'm also claustrophobic.
Sick.
Nah, tiny spaces, they give me the creeps. Probably one time, you know how there are those, what do they call the bed? Couches that like fold into beds?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you clean out the like inside of it,
Uh-huh.
like take out all the pillows and shit that you have in there, you can, a grown adult can go into some of those couches. And well, I went in there, and one time somebody sat on the couch for a bit too long while I was inside there, and I couldn't get out.
No.
Yeah. And I think ever since then I've had this fear of tight spaces.
I can like barely see your face. It's a it's a really odd shaped silhouette because you kind of look like a raccoon right now because of the shadows.
Yep, I can look
But
down.
I could imagine the way I could see the way you reacted because I remember the way you react to things. You know?
The way I react to things.
Yeah, when you shake your head a little, you're like that. You know? It's a little like this. Like exactly. Yeah.
Oh
see?
shit. I never noticed that. That's crazy.
Why not?
I don't know, like I didn't pay attention to what I do. It's so easy to like notice other people.
Yeah. I guess
But
that's the
it's-
point.
Is it?
Yeah?
What is that?
Do you really know what you look like?
Oh fuck no. I looked at the mirror pretty recently. I had no idea who I was.
Right?
What are you saying? I can't hear you.
I was whispering.
I know.
Oh, okay.
That's the point. It was a joke.
It's funny.
Let's play this game where we both pick a number between 1 and 10, and then we both have to say it at the same time and hope that we guess.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Wait, when do we say it?
I guess just whenever. Because if we say 1, 2, 3, it might be like, oh, you were thinking about 1, right? You
I
know?
already have a number in my head.
Okay. Is it 5?
It was 7.
Damn it! 7 is my favorite. It's so sleek.
Sassy.
Okay, my turn.
I feel 3 vibes right now.
It was 3.
Nice.
Holy shit. No, wait, but right now we can be lying to each other, you know, because we take this pause to think about it. But we should say it simultaneously.
But okay.
I'll do the hand sign. Can you see the hand?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, let's go. 8.
Wait. Oh, on 3.
You got
Wait,
no?
I wasn't ready.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Let's do from 1 to 15.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
13.
I was gonna say 1.
I wanted to say 12. I said 13. Shit. You can talk to someone new for 10 minutes and they probably know way more about you than you do, or at least notice some things you do.
Yeah.
And it's like weird how fast you can change. You know? I came here and I feel like every week I'm a completely new person. It's the weirdest thing.
Isn't that what growing up is about?
I don't know. I've never grown up before.
How old do you think you are?
How old do I feel?
Yeah.
Like 16, 17 maybe.
Yeah. I get that.
What about you?
100 years old?
Really?
Yeah.
You are an old soul. I like this idea that older people don't get to experience life in a different way. They're just used to like dealing with shit in a more calm manner, if they actually manage to grow up. And so when you're like an old soul, that can mean that you're like more chill in some ways, which you totally are.
I'll take it as a compliment.
It is a compliment. I wish I could chill more.
I don't.
Well,
I personally don't think I'm chill at all. Just
yeah,
as a
but
general concept of chill, maybe. But if we talk about dealing with things, I think it's way more complex. You don't get to see all of it.
yeah, exactly.
Neither
And
do
that's the
I,
craziest part. I drive myself nuts sometimes, just, because what I see is such an illusion. And when you like actually see the person, I don't know, like you get to spend a week with someone, like it can change your whole perspective. Like you might think they're the coolest person ever beforehand, and then you get to spend a week with them, and then you're like, I'm so done with it, because they can never live up to the expectations that you set.
No, you can't.
Fuck.
Do you ever think about how, like, when you're just doing something, and then you think to yourself, oh, this is like so cringy, or this is so stupid, and then maybe you're in a company, and you say that out loud, and it only becomes cringy when you actually say it?
Yes.
It's
That is so
actually,
true.
there's this thing about, it was by this French philosopher who said that the hero is tragic only when he's made aware of his tragedy. It's Albert Camus. Are we also tragic if we're made aware of our tragedy? Or are we still...
Yeah, every time like I get a conversation with a friend about something that is more serious, or related to something that annoys them about what I've done or something, when they tell me, that's when I feel shitty. Not beforehand. Well, it depends actually, because of the previous experiences, I sort of get used to, or start noticing the things that I used to do in the past, so I don't do them. But there's so many shitty things that you can do to a person, or just annoyances and ways of acting that can hurt people, that it's infinite things that you have to learn to not do. And and always keep like unlearning bad habits.
Word. My colleague over here has a theory that if the lid commands you to drain the ramen, thou shall drain the ramen, which I so heavily disagree with. Look at all this. Like, so we have these two different subjects, which are from the same brand. Are you fucking shitting me?
No.
It's not fucking possible that you have to drain this one. I don't believe you.
You drain it because otherwise the flavor is not strong enough.
Look at all this goodness inside, and he's telling me to drain
This is
it?
the flavor.
Bitch,
No, wait, put it now.
it gotta go in the ramen.
Do it the right way.
I ain't gonna
You
do it the
gotta
ramen.
put the water in
Put
first.
the water. No, I think I just okay, I'm gonna do yours first because that makes sense somehow. Both of them have lids,
Yeah.
but also both of them had foil. But because we're meant to drain one foil we got rid of, but the other one we kept because now we're gonna close
No,
it.
don't.
And then we're gonna close it like that. I'm doing a tutorial, please let me do my thing. What is your favorite type of soup?
I don't know.
It can be tomato, and it can be mushroom.
No, I like tomato soup. I don't like whole tomatoes. More.
Say
It
say
says,
when.
It says water level right there.
Where? But did you get the say when joke? It's from...
When? BoJack, yeah, I know.
Oh my god. You must understand how much joy I actually get when people like say stuff like, oh yeah, I know which episode you're talking about. It makes me feel like I'm less lonely, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I agree.
No, but I'm good. When do I stop here, huh? Mr. Chef?
I'll tell you.
Mr. Beans?
I'll tell you when. When?
That is morally incorrect.
What is morally incorrect?
The ratio of noodle to the ratio of liquid. That is impossible. Look at all this cup of tea. What am I supposed to have some milk on the side and a biscuit?
What?
I said, do you know what?
What?
I actually enjoyed the way this one is cooked. Which means that I just had a character arc, you know?
Oh shit.
I've changed.
You have.
I'm a new man now. I'm a ramen.
Oh no, my ramen has absorbed all of the juices. Fuck. I didn't even get to mix in the flavor properly.
Oh my god.
It's exactly like yours, but less dried out now. Fuck. It was supposed to be soup-like. I think.
This is what you get for following the book's instructions.
Yep.
Did you just nod?
Yes.
See?
I did it again. God damn, I really do that.
Yep.
Fuck.
This stuff's amazing.
Need some salt.
Salt? We only have pepper.
I can't get down.
Then I guess you're just gonna have to fake it till you make it.
Yep.
Did you fake it or did you make it?
I'm in the process.
Okay. Of which one?
Faking it.
What's your favorite thing about Latvia?
Um, my room.
Sick answer.
Yeah, I fucking love my room because it's the tiniest room. It's like the drums in my room have more space than my bed.
You got drums?
I got drums in my room.
Do you drum?
I drum.
Or do you hat?
What?
Nothing.
Yeah, I got the drums recently, like a little bit more than a year ago.
That's really nice. I used to have drums in my room.
That's the best feeling. Like the thing is, my room doesn't have heating, and so when it's winter, uh, uh, I'm not there. But right as it turns to April, I start living there usually, and at that point it's cold. Like it's never like 14 to 15 degrees. It never goes above that. And if I wanted to get warmer in my room, I just play drums for half an hour.
It's incredible.
It's like a heater.
Wait, where do you live until April?
In the capital, in Riga.
Oh, but you're not from Riga.
Well, I am. I was born there. But the place that I call home is Salkrist because, I mean, first of all, it's next to the beach. It's the best shit.
Fuck you.
It's the city of sun and sea, and that's where my summer house is, and it's been there my whole life, and we built a new one because my dad's family side are kind of crazy, and so we had many fights with them up to the point where it could have gotten lethal.
What?
And so we built up a fence and built a new little wooden house, and it's so tiny, and nobody really wanted to do it, and now we all love it. My mom, my dad, me, and now our dog.
What kind of dog do you have?
Oh, what is the hot dog called?
Yeah, I got you. I think my ex got that kind of dog when we broke up. Or right before we broke up, which was really weird. I didn't like the dog. It was too much of a dog, you know? Too doggy.
I would say it's too little of a dog.
Well, what is the measure of a dog?
Well, I guess size can be one thing, but it's more about the attitude, you know? The
Yeah.
dog just comes,
That's what I said. That's what I meant when I said too much of a dog.
yeah, because, they're so confident up until the point that they come face to face with their opponent, and then they piss their pants. And they don't have pants, they just piss.
Man, it must be a privilege to have pants, though.
Pants?
Pants, yeah.
I got two pairs of pants on right now.
You got what?
2 pairs of pants on right now.
Why?
You know, one of them are thermo pants, because it was super cold.
You got thermal pants on?
I got thermo pants on.
That's cute.
I didn't take them off, is what I mean. Because we went to the island, Muhu,
Uh-huh.
and also Sarema, and so it was super cold and windy because the sea is literally everywhere, and I had to cook in the windstorm. It was so fucking. I had to cook outside on the fire grill on a pan. It kept blowing out the fire because it was so fast, and man, I could have just cooked it on the little induction heater that we got from the Airbnb family,
Yeah.
Because we thought we had a kitchen, but we didn't have a kitchen in the end. But sometimes it's nice to show yourself that you can cook outside in a windstorm. I made some chili that day. It was great.
For some reason, to me, chili is such a student thing, especially international student. Like every person I know in this community or like group of people always makes chili.
Really, I don't know anyone else who makes chili often. Like, I make chili every week.
I make chili, maybe not every week, but like quite often. Well,
Yeah.
I haven't been cooking for a month.
Yeah.
Except for that week when I was sick, and even then I was getting a lot of takeaway.
I had to eat some spinach today with some leftover macaroni and cheese. I had never noticed how disgusting it is to eat raw spinach with unsalted, mildly cold, and slightly wet because I put it on a wet plate, macaroni and cheese.
Wait, who made it? You made it?
We made it the day before, and then I took it home from the trip. And then oh my god, it was so nasty.
Damn.
So wet.
I really love cooking. Out of everything you can do in this world, cooking and going to the cinema are recently the only two things that like make me feel calm.
Mm.
I feel really creative when I cook because I do this thing where I just kind of like, not per se like put together everything I have, but it's like it's a lot of improvisation, but it's still based on something that I know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think all these like whimsical cooking rituals that I have.
Like what?
Well, for me it's really important that I get to be like alone in the kitchen because I really dislike being there with my roommates. There have been very few people that I shared the kitchen with and it was like enjoyable. So that's a thing. And then I really want to be able to like watch a TV show, like have it played in the background, or even better, have some music on. So sometimes I smoke a little bit before I cook, and then it's like this whole roller coaster of experience where I just like kind of like scout and move around my kitchen and I discover these little elements, and I have like a huge collection of spices that I mix and remix every time. And to me it's like putting together this like very big painting, but I don't really have paint, I just have a lot of these different household items. Just like a very fucking straightforward metaphor. And then like I make the food and I need to have a beverage. And depending on the time of the day, it should be a specific kind of beverage. Like I wouldn't go for a sparkling beverage in the morning, but if it's after lunchtime, it can be sparkling, you know?
Yep.
And then I have this thing where usually I can, like, if I want to eat, I usually can imagine what kind of flavor I want to have right now. And the same goes for texture. I'm really picky about texture.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's these like a compilation of little things. I always have to sit on this one chair in the kitchen that I like the best, because if I sit around the other way, we have this like really stupid round table and 3 chairs. And if I sit like someone's taking my chair, I just don't want to be there. You know?
I missed that last part. I zoned out. I was looking at the noodles.
What do they look like?
And they're gone now.
Oh, okay. Wait, I still have some. I can probably describe a thing that I see. Actually, I think. Wait. I think I see it. Like, it looks like a dog. What is it? You know these like dogs with like really long ears that are like super funny?
Which ones?
No, like the specific kind of dog that has really long ears that go to the ground.
Beagle?
Are they called beagle?
Yeah.
I think maybe, yeah.
It's comfort food right there. I'm done with my ramen.
Okay.
Damn, it's really like pressing on my ears. Been listening to music too loud.
It's crazy, man, no?
The crazy man?
No, like, it is crazy, man, comma, no? Question mark?
What is it? Question mark.
Everything.
Fuck yeah. Totally.
We're just like, you know, we got this random ass car. We just took it for a ride at 1 a.m. You don't have a license.
Don't say it out loud.
Wait, you don't have a license.
I don't have a license.
You don't.
Yeah,
And you're driving this car.
I'm driving the car.
And you're doing a really good job.
Thanks.
And it's like, it's just so interesting. We barely know each other.
What did you want to do when you were a kid? Like, when you imagine yourself now, what you would have wanted to do?
I wanted to be a singer. I think that's one thing that I've always wanted that was like unchanged. Always wanted to be a singer.
Do you still want to be a singer?
Yeah,
You know what's cool about these days?
you can be anything you want to be.
Well, not anything.
I kind of feel like I could be just sitting here for the rest of the night.
I know what you mean.
Except I really need to go to the bathroom. That's fine though. Not that urgent. Just yet. But?
What?
You said I know you mean but?
I agree with the point where you want to go to the bathroom. You know, I came here very close to where we are right now. I had to find a place to live in 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I told you this already.
Mm-mm.
Oh God, yeah. So, 5 days before I came to Estonia, my dad and me were like, "Oh shit, we need to find a place for me to live." And then we come here. We only have 3 days left. Stays for 2 days. We can't find shit. We found like some grandma who was scared to die alone, so she was willing to host me. And then
No fucking
I came to
way.
this tiny ass apartment in Ulemiste / Lasnamäe. Ulemiste. I never know how to pronounce these words. And next to the lighthouse, the one right behind us.
Oh yeah. There's a lighthouse?
Yeah, if you wait, it always does 5 shines of the light. And yeah, I lived there for a while, and it was kind of terrible because I had to go through so much shit, and that place just is something that I associate with bad feelings now. And now that I've moved, a lot of things have changed, and it's so weird how you start to like romanticize even the bad things in life.
It's the worst. Nostalgia's poison.
Nostalgia's poison. Toxic romanticization and everything, and people not being able to live up to expectations. It's just, yeah, keep your expectations in check. But it's one of the hardest things to do in life. And God, what the hell did I even expect? I came here, didn't know anyone, didn't know where I was. I'm pretty sure I used Google Maps to get back home for like a week. And my only personality trait was the bicycle, the little city bike.
The bicycle.
The little city bike that I used for getting around the town, and that's over one of the roads that I took to school and home. And one of the pleasant memories about living here was, you know, even though I went through a lot of changes and a lot of pain and a lot of joy and everything, the one thing that kind of stayed the same was the music in my €10 cheap ass ear headphones, and it's so timeless, and it's crazy how it just makes you feel like everything's okay, or fine with everything not being okay for a bit, for 3 minutes.
Staying silent when I'm supposed to talk. Talking when I'm supposed to clench my teeth. Not afraid of saying something wrong. Not saying anything right. I'm not saying anything right. They get praised, I get jealous. And I get praised, I don't really feel like it. I can never be satisfied. I can never be satisfied. When they get praised, I get jealous. I get praised, I don't really feel like it. When they get praised, I get jealous. And I get praised, I don't really feel like it. I can never be satisfied. And after that I hop onto my city bike. I find my 10-euro headphones. I shove them in my ears and put on to you as I ride through the city of cold. a city of cold. Home. When I go to bed, yeah, that's the only time I get to see what's in my head. When I go to bed, yeah, that's the only time I get to see what's in my head.